My progress in Minecraft. Base tour. So here you can see my not so good looking house which is near a man-made bird forest, and in front of my house is another portal surrounded by a temporary sugarcane farm. Now if I go into my house, you can see the bed I sleep in and the chest under it, which is a semi-valuable chest of food items. And right here you can see some of my chests which I've organized, so like mob drops, nether stuff, some building blocks and wood bits. Down here this chest is purely for minecars and some spare tools. Up here too are some spare tools. Here you can see an automatic furnace system input in there, and this is the furnace and the output is down here. And if you're wondering where the staircase leads to, this staircase leads to a ravine which further leads to a mine shaft. And through this door is an enchanting room. Here you can see my compact enchanting slash brewing slash armory where I store some of my valuables in this double chest right here. Here I have a full set of diamond armor with 10 diamonds to spare and a couple of spare diamond tools, almost 3 stacks of emeralds, a bit of gold, and one full stack of iron blocks. Also, along with this, I have 5 mending books, which is very hard to enchant, and a couple more spare enchanting books. The same room as my enchanting room, I have these two cats who I am yet to name, farms, and other important machines. In the shack near my birch forest is a small scale cobblestone generator which eats a lot of diamond pickaxes but at the same time creates a lot more cobblestone for some of my projects. In front of my house, there is not only another portal but also two other farms, like the beetroot farm and the cow farm, which I'll show you over there in a minute. So, this beetroot farm has been performing so well, creating so much beetroot for dye, and not only for dye but also for trays. Now, if I head off over here, is my cow farm, which I haven't been feeding them much recently. And you can see there's an iron structure above the cow farm. This iron structure is actually for a beacon, but I currently do not have the wither skulls to spawn the wither so as to get a nether star. Right besides the beetroot and cow farm is my version of what I like to call the tree of life. Right next to the tree of life is an automated chicken cooker, which basically produces cooked chicken and a lot of feathers. In front of you, you can see two sets of automated sugarcane farm, and in between is a villager breeder. Currently, I am not working with the villager breeder because I am out of bread. Right besides the villager breeder, I have a automated melon and pumpkin farm and the extended version of the pumpkin farm to produce more pumpkins for my villager trading hall. Right behind this extended version of the pumpkin farm, there are two other farms, namely a potato farm and a carrot farm. These are not only for trading in my village trading hall, but also for dietary consumptions for me. And right next to this is a beehive, which is the only beehive I've found in all my adventures, and a beautiful flower patch right next to it. In the distance, you can see a very tall structure. This structure is actually an iron golem farm, which is producing iron and poppies at an alarming rate. If you can take a peek in this chest, it has already produced almost 8 stacks of iron ingots, and the poppies are getting converted into bone meal, which is used for boosting up the farms back there. On the other side of this villager breeder, I have an array of super smelters which produces the output in this chest at a very fast pace. On the back side of the super smelter that I just showed you is a small tunnel that leads to a villager trading post which currently only has 4 villages, but all those 4 villages are very essential for what my base is producing. For example, the farmer right over here has all the traits that I require that my farm is producing, like potatoes, carrots, pumpkins, and melons. And this special villager over here who sells a mending book for only 38 emeralds. Yes, it is a bit expensive, and I've not converted all of these villagers into zombie villagers and then back into villagers because it's a long process and I do not have enough golden apples. Now, just outside the entrance of the villager trading hall is a mob farm which has a really good assorting system which sorts it into rotten flesh, gunpowder, arrows, bones, and other junk in the end. But this is currently very inefficient and not working. Now I'm off to bed. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. The video on the left shows you a video on my progress in Fortnite, and the one to your right is the one that YouTube recommends. And finally, game on.